funny town of Boone County ain't a place for sun and honey, just a yellow coin in greedy hands from a bureaucrat with no demands. The townsfolk down in Boone County, they ain't right, they ain't funny, they got bosh face, they got greed and a terrible one that they call need. Then a craftsman came walking through them pines with a weird machine made of glass designs. He started to play a sound so fair it got into their souls and made them care. Blaine walked in from the western woods where the pines are thick and the clay is mud. Saw the harmonica, heard its song, thought this is where I belonged all along. They said it was magic, they said it was pure, but Blaine said I ain't never seen nothing so sure. They smashed it to pieces, they broke it in two. Blaine gathered the pieces, said what should I do? The dead knickers whispered from the holler, said you can fix it, but it's gonna cost $1. Blaine looked at the glass, at the wire, at the bone, said I just found my purpose, I don't need no loans. He took the shards of the shattered sound and he strung them up where the wind gets found. He took the ribs of a man long dead and he polished them up till they gleamed like lead. Then the man in the hat came around the bend. He looked at Blaine like he was a long-lost friend. Said, take down them chimes, boy, they ain't for you. Blaine said, shut your mouth, I got work to do. The man tried to smash him, he tried to break, but Blaine stood up for his own damn sake. The wind was a-whistling, the strings were a-blowing, and the Boone County secret was starting to showin'. Blaine walked out with his glass and his wire, set all them wind chimes on a funeral pyre, but instead of ashes they caught the light, and the sound they made was a powerful sight. Red rose for a red man, the holler all said. Blaine fixed the glass when the rest of them fled. He played a new tune on them old dead bones, and the townsfolk came out of their houses and homes. They weren't ugly monsters, they weren't greedy fools, they just needed a song to remember the rules. You ain't gotta be a specter, Blaine yelled over the dime. You just gotta listen to the chimes, and you will begin. The man in the hat tried his golden charm, but the red rose of reason did him no harm. The people all looked at that yellow-eyed lie, and just like the music let it float on by. The hour hand was returned to the clock, and the power of the bureau took an awful knock. Blaine didn't win by his own might, he won by the sound of the wind at night. They rebuilt that tower, they polished the brass, they danced on the clay where the knickers would pass. They said, ain't this the weirdest thing? Blaine just laughed, his voice did ring. The world is a wonder, an awful mess, but the music's still true.
of Goon County ain't a place for sun and honey, just a length of wire and greedy hands from a clan that makes its own demands. The townsfolk down in Goon County, they ain't right, they ain't funny. They got cold eyes, they got greed, and a terrible wanting that they call need. Then a stranger came walking through them pines with a weird machine made of glass designs, and he started to play a sound so fair it got into their souls and made them care. The holler heard the music first through the kudzu and the dust. It said, you ain't gotta be a monster, you ain't gotta be a ghost, you just gotta listen to the wind and love what you love the most. Ramsey heard it from his shed, where the pliers and the wires are kept. He said that sound ain't worth a damn unless it's hanging from a ham. He tried to smash it, tried to break, but the music shook his own damn fate. The glass cut deep into his hand, and he finally began to understand.
Hayden heard it from the ridge line, where the wind chimes keep their time. He said that sound is soft and weak, it ain't the kind of song we speak, but the music crept into his chest and put his cold heart to the test. He thought of Blaine, he thought of Tavon, and wondered if he'd done 'em wrong.
Grand Wizard Lee heard it from the church, where the pews are empty and the floorboards lurch. He said that sound is from the devil, it'll lead you to the devil's level. But the music kept on playing low, and the congregation started to go. They left their fear, they left their shame, and the wizard called out their name. The knickers whispered from the trees, said, we were you, if you please. We were the ones who held the wire, we were the ones who fed the fire. But we heard that glass harmonica play, and we ain't got nothing left to say, except that fear is just a mask, and love is the only thing that lasts. The townsfolk gathered in the square, with the glass harmonica in the air. They played it loud, they played it strong, and the clan began to sing along. Ramsey dropped his pliers down, Hayden took off his thorny crown. The Grand Wizard knelt and prayed, and the Goon County nightmare finally frayed.